Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coins All World. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about the value of coins, you're in the right place. Today, we'll be exploring the value of the Elizabeth II 2 pence 1997 coin. Is it worth more than its face value? Could you have a hidden treasure in your pocket? Let's find out. The Elizabeth II 2 pence 1997 coin is part of the UK's decimal coinage system. On the obverse side, you'll find a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This is the third portrait of the Queen used on British coins, and it captures her regal profile facing right, wearing the George IV state diadem. The reverse side features the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, which consists of a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve, below. This design has been on 2 pence coins since they were first introduced in 1971, year, 1997, composition, bronze, 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, weight, 7.12 grams, diameter, 25.91 mm, edge, plain. Now, let's move on to the part you've all been waiting for, the coin's value. The 1997 2 pence coin is not particularly rare. In fact, over 496 million of these coins were minted in 1997 alone, making it a very common year for this denomination. The high mintage means that most of these coins are still in circulation and relatively easy to come by. Because of its large mintage and commonality, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 1997 coin holds little extra value in circulated condition. Typically, it is worth its face value of 2 pence, or about $30,000 USD. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version of the 1997 2 pence coin, you might be in luck. In uncirculated condition, these coins can sell for around £10,000 depending on the buyer and condition. Proof versions, which were specially struck for collectors, can fetch a bit more, usually around £5,000. To £10,000. As with many coins, error varieties can add value to your coin. Although errors on the 1997 2 pence coin are rare, it's always worth checking your coin closely. Look for misstrikes, double strikes, or any irregularities in the lettering or design, as these could increase its value significantly, sometimes up to £25,000, $60,000 or more, depending on the severity of the error. To wrap things up, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 1997 coin is generally worth its face value unless you have a mint condition or proof coin. Error coins could bring a nice surprise, so always check your coins carefully. Today, we're diving into the world of British currency and talking about a coin that might just be hiding in your collection. It's the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 1994. Is this coin worth more than its face value? Could it be your next big find? Let's find out. The 2 pence coin is a part of the British decimal currency system, introduced in 1971. The 1994 version of the coin, like others of its kind, features the profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maklauf. The reverse shows the badge of the Prince of Wales, a crown with 3 ostrich feathers, along with the words, 2 pence. This coin was minted in bronze and weighs 7.13 grams. Now, one key factor to consider when determining the value of any coin is its mintage number. For the 1994 2 pence, there were approximately 418 million coins minted. With such a high mintage, it's not exactly a rare coin. But don't let that discourage you just yet, as condition, errors, and certain variations can still make it valuable to collectors. When it comes to coin collecting, the condition is everything. If your 2 pence coin is heavily circulated, meaning it's been in a lot of pockets and registers, it's probably worth face value, just 2 pence. But if you have one in mint condition or uncirculated, the value can rise to around £1 to £3 for collectors. It might not seem like much, but that's 50 to 150 times its face value. Now, here's where things can get interesting. Error coins are a favorite among collectors because they're rare and unique. For example, if your 1994 2 pence has a misstrike or double strike, the value could skyrocket. Some error coins have sold for as much as £20 to £50 or even more, depending on the nature of the error.so. If you think your 1994 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin is worth more than just 2p, where can you sell it? You can try online marketplaces like eBay or numismatic auction houses. Just make sure to get your coin properly graded by a professional service, so buyers know its true condition and value. There you have it. While the 1994 2 pence coin might not make you rich overnight, it's still a fascinating piece of British currency history. Finally, its market value is $51,000. If you've got one in top condition or with a rare error, it could definitely be worth more than its face value. Be sure to check your coin collection closely, you never know what hidden gems you might find. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a particularly interesting piece of British history, the Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin from 1978. What makes this coin special, and how much is it worth today? Let's find out. The Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin, first minted in 1971, was part of the UK's decimalisation of its currency. The 1978 version, while not the first, is a key piece in this transitional period. So, what's it worth? On the obverse, we have the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This familiar image is flanked by the inscription, Elizabeth II de Gra Regina FD. On the reverse, you'll find a striking design by Christopher Ironside, featuring a rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock, the emblems of the four nations of the UK, surrounded by the value, 2 new pence. Now, let's talk value. In terms of face value, this coin is worth, well, 2 new pence. But as a collectible, its worth can vary significantly depending on its condition. In average circulated condition, it might fetch a few dollars or pounds. However, if you have a coin in mint or near mint condition, you could see it sell for upwards of £5 to £10. The rarity and demand play a crucial role here, as many of these coins are still in circulation or held by collectors. Interestingly, the 1978 2 new pence coin is not considered rare in the grand scheme, but it remains a cherished piece for collectors due to its historical context and its place in the decimalisation of British currency. If you're a coin enthusiast or just starting your collection, the Elizabeth II 2 new pence 1978 is a great addition to any collection, offering a tangible connection to Britain's transition to decimal currency. Remember, the value of a coin can also be influenced by factors like mint marks, errors, and the specific market demand at any given time. Today, we're diving into a little piece of British history, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2005 coin. If you've got one of these in your coin collection or spare change jar, you might be surprised by its value. Let's explore why this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth more than you think. First, let's set the stage. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin, minted in 2005, is part of the regular British currency series. It features the familiar design of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the classic 2 pence design of a Tudor rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock on the reverse. The coin's design is a testament to the UK's rich heritage. On the obverse, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Ian Rank Broadley. The reverse, designed by Matthew Dent, showcases the four national emblems of the UK, symbolising England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. In 2005, around 420 million of these coins were minted, making them relatively common. However, just because a coin is common doesn't mean it can't be valuable. So, what's the value of the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2005 coin? Generally, these coins are worth their face value of 2 pence. However, the value can vary depending on a few factors. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are worth more. If your coin is in pristine shape, it might fetch a small premium from collectors. While the 2005 coin isn't rare, certain minting errors or variations can make it more valuable. For instance, look out for coins with misprints or unusual characteristics. Sometimes, collector demand can drive up prices. While this coin isn't currently a high-demand item, the market can change. If you think you might have a special version, check for any anomalies. You can also refer to recent auction prices or visit coin grading websites for more precise valuations. While the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2005 coin might be worth a fortune, it's a great example of how even everyday coins can have hidden value. Finally, its market value is $41,000. Keep an eye out for unique or well-preserved examples, and you might just find a little treasure in your change. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of British currency, the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2008. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about coin values, you're in the right place. Let's explore what makes this coin special and what it might be worth today. First up, let's look at the design and history. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2008 features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley on the obverse. On the reverse, you'll find the classic depiction of a Tudor rose, designed by Matthew Dent. The 2008 date is significant because it was part of a series that celebrated the new coin designs introduced in 2008, which updated the reverse designs of all UK coins. In 2008, over 200 million 2 pence coins were minted, so they are quite common in circulation. However, rarity isn't the only factor in determining a coin's value. The condition of the coin, whether it's circulated or uncirculated, plays a major role. If you're looking to assess the value of your 2008 2 pence coin, you need to consider its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P, to uncirculated, UNC. An uncirculated 2 pence coin from 2008 in pristine condition might fetch a higher price. Coins with minimal wear and excellent detail can be worth more to collectors, while a well-circulated 2 pence coin from 2008 is generally worth its face value of 2 pence. In mint or uncirculated condition, it can be worth a bit more. Typically, you might find these coins listed for around £1 to £2 on collector sites and auction platforms. Rare errors or special mint marks might push the value up, but these are exceptions rather than the rule. Collectors value coins not just for their monetary worth but also for their historical and aesthetic appeal. The 2008 2 pence coin represents a small but significant part of modern British numismatic history. It's an accessible piece for new collectors and a nice addition for seasoned enthusiasts. Finally, its market value is $34,000. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2008, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin-related content. Have you come across any interesting coins recently? Share your finds in the comments below. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of British numismatic history, the Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin from 1971. What makes this coin special, and is it worth anything today? Stick around to find out. To truly appreciate the value of the 2 new pence coin, let's start with a bit of history. Introduced in 1971, this coin marked a significant shift in British currency. It was part of the UK's decimalisation process, which aimed to simplify the currency system by moving from pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimal system. The 2 new pence coin was introduced alongside other new denominations, such as the 1 new pence, 5 new pence, 10 new pence, 20 new pence, and 50 new pence coins. The decimalisation was a major change, designed to make transactions easier and more straightforward. Let's talk design. The 1971 2 new pence coin features a distinctive and detailed design. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, designed by the renowned engraver Arnold Machin. The reverse side showcases a segment of the iconic Tudor rose, symbolizing England. The coin is made of bronze and has a diameter of 25.5 mm, weighing 9.45 grams. Its design reflects the traditional elements of British coinage, blending both historical and contemporary features. So, what's the value of the 1971 2 new pence coin today? As a coin of historical interest rather than significant rarity, its value is generally modest. In average circulated condition, it's worth around 20 to 50 pence. However, if you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with unique minting errors, it could fetch a higher price, sometimes up to a few pounds. For collectors, the value also depends on the demand and the number of coins available in the market. Always check recent sales and auctions to get the most accurate assessment. If you're thinking about adding a 1971 2 new pence coin to your collection, here are a few tips. First, look for coins with minimal wear and tear, as these will be the most valuable. Also, consider buying from reputable dealers or auction sites to ensure authenticity. Finally, its market value is $59,000. Keep an eye on coin forums and collector groups to stay updated on market trends and to connect with other enthusiasts. That wraps up our look at the Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin from 1971 2 new pence coin. Today, we're diving into a piece of British currency that's a little more recent but still holds some interesting value. Let's take a closer look at the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from the year 2000. This coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, is part of the British decimal coinage introduced in 1971. The 2 pence coin, or 2p, as it's often called, showcases a unique design with the image of the Queen on the obverse and a copper-plated steel composition that makes it stand out among other British coins. The year 2000 was a significant one for the UK, marking the turn of the millennium. This coin features a special reverse design by Christopher Ironside, who designed many of the decimal coin reverses. The 2p coin depicts a segment of the traditional Tudor rose, a symbol that represents the union of the houses of York and Lancaster. So, what's it worth today? In terms of everyday transactions, this coin is worth its face value of 2 pence. However, when it comes to collectors, its value can vary. Generally, a 2002 pence coin in average circulation condition is worth just a little more than face value, often ranging from 10 to 20 pence, depending on its condition. There are a few things that could affect its value. For instance, if you happen to find a coin with any minting errors or unusual characteristics, it could be worth more. Coins with higher grades, like those in mint or uncirculated condition, might also fetch a higher price among collectors. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2000 is not particularly rare, and many were produced. However, its collectability can be influenced by broader market trends and collector interest in specific years or designs. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on the market and stay informed about changes in coin values. Finally, its market value is $41,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 2002 pence coin offers a glimpse into modern British history and currency. If you have any interesting coins or want to share your own experiences, drop a comment below. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a classic British coin, the Elizabeth II 2 pence from 1996. If you're a collector or just curious about the value of your coins, stay tuned. Here it is, the 1996 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin. This coin is part of the pre-decimal British currency system, which means it was used before the UK decimalised its currency in 1971. But don't worry, this coin is from the decimal era. Let's start with the design. On the obverse side, we have a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait is known for its elegance and is quite familiar to many collectors. It's worth noting that this design was used from 1998 to 2015, making it quite iconic. Turning to the reverse side, we see the famous design by Matthew Dent. This side features the Tudor rose, the leek, the thistle, and the shamrock, representing the 4 constituent countries of the United Kingdom. The 2 pence denomination is also clearly marked. Now, let's talk about value. Finally, its market value is $54,000. In terms of face value, the coin is worth just 2 pence. But as with many coins, its numismatic value can be quite different. For a 1996 2 pence coin in average condition, you're looking at a value of around 10 to 20 pence. In uncirculated condition, it might fetch a bit more, up to 50 pence or even a pound if you find the right buyer. If you have this coin in pristine condition or as part of a complete collection, it could be worth more. Coins with minimal wear and tear, especially those with unique errors or minting variations, can attract collectors and fetch higher prices. So, if you're a collector, keep an eye out for this coin. It might not make you rich, but it's a lovely piece of British currency history. And who knows? It might complete that collection you've been working on. Thanks for watching. Today, we're diving into a seemingly modest coin that's captured the curiosity of collectors, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2012 coin. How much is it worth and what makes it so special? Let's find out. First up, let's talk about the design. The 2 pence coin from 2012 features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley on the obverse. This iconic design has been a staple on UK coins since 1998. On the reverse, you'll see the traditional Britannia design, symbolizing Britain's strength and unity. Now, onto the value. As a common circulating coin, the 2 pence 2012 might not be worth a fortune at first glance. In average condition, you can expect it to be worth face value, just 2 pence. However, don't be too quick to dismiss it. The value of this coin can increase depending on its condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition might fetch a bit more. For instance, if you have a coin that's graded as MS65 or higher, collectors may be willing to pay a premium. But, for the average collector, the real value lies in its historical and numismatic significance. In recent auctions, uncirculated versions of the 2012 2 pence coin have sold for around £1 to £3. It's not a huge sum, but it's a reminder that even modern coins can have a niche market. So, while the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2012 coin might not make you a millionaire, it still holds value for collectors, especially those interested in recent British numismatics. Finally, its market value is $30,000. Keep an eye out for those uncirculated gems and remember, the joy of coin collecting often comes from the hunt itself. Today, we're diving into the world of British coinage with a focus on the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2016. We'll explore its value, worth, and why it might be a noteworthy addition to your collection. So, let's get started. Here's the coin in question, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2016. At first glance, it might seem like just another everyday coin, but there are a few interesting aspects that make it stand out. Firstly, the design. The 2 pence coin features a classic image of the iconic British penny design, a rose, thistle, and shamrock, representing England, Scotland, and Ireland, respectively. This design has been a staple of British coinage since its introduction in 1971. In 2016, the 2 pence coin was minted as part of the standard issue series. While it's not a rare coin in terms of mintage, over 200 million were produced that year, it still holds significance for collectors. Now, let's talk value. In general, the 2016 2 pence coin is worth its face value, 2 pence. However, if you're looking to add this coin to a collection or if it's in uncirculated or proof condition, it can fetch a premium. Uncirculated coins or those in pristine condition can be valued at around £1 to £2. Collectors often seek coins like these for their complete sets or for the simple joy of having well-preserved examples of British currency. If you happen to have a coin with a unique flaw or an error, its value could be even higher. For those of you interested in collecting, here's a tip: always keep your coins in good condition. Store them properly, and consider using coin holders or albums to prevent wear and tear. This will help maintain or even increase their value over time. Finally, its market value is $29,000. To sum up, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2016 coin is a fascinating piece of British currency. While it's not extremely valuable on its own, it's a great addition to any collection and holds sentimental and historical value. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more content on coins and collectibles. Have any questions or comments about the 2 pence coin or other coins? Drop them below. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious.